Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 47th President of the United States of America, This is the millennium.
As the inauguration day dawned, the National Mall in Washington, D.C. excitedly buzzed. A sea of people gathered, waving American flags and braving the winter chill to witness the historic event. The Capitol steps were adorned with grandeur, a fitting backdrop for the occasion. President-elect Donald J. Trump arrived with resolute confidence, his every step exuding purpose. Accompanied by his family and Vice President-elect Mike Pence, he ascended the steps of the Capitol, greeted by thunderous applause and cheers. His presence commanded attention, and his demeanor reflected the weight of the responsibility he was about to assume. As he took his place before the podium, the crowd erupted into a wave of jubilation. Faces beamed with hope and pride, embodying the spirit of a nation unified in this significant moment. The band struck up a rousing rendition of patriotic music, adding to the charged atmosphere. When Chief Justice John Roberts administered the oath of office, Donald Trump placed his hand firmly on the Bible, his voice steady and clear as he pledged to uphold the Constitution and serve the people of the United States. The words echoed across the mall, carrying with them a promise of leadership and determination. With the oath completed, President Trump turned to face the crowd, raising his hand in a confident wave. The cheers grew louder, a tangible expression of the joy and anticipation filling the air. Families, supporters, and dignitaries alike celebrated the historic transfer of power, united in their hopes for the future. The inaugural address followed, with the new president speaking directly to the American people. His words resonated with themes of renewal, strength, and patriotism, drawing applause and shouts of affirmation from the gathered crowd. As the ceremony concluded, the new president and his vice president descended the Capitol steps to begin the inaugural parade. The streets of Washington came alive with celebrations, a fitting tribute to the beginning of a new chapter in the nation's history.
Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate it. Thank you. So now the work begins. We won, but now the work begins. We have to bring them home. And you know, tonight I'm going to be signing on the J6 hostages, pardons, to get them out. And as soon as I leave, I'm going to the Oval Office and we'll be signing pardons for a lot of people, a lot of people. And thank you to Steve Witkoff. He's a great guy. He's a friend of mine. He's been a very successful man. He's a great negotiator. He's a wonderful guy. People love him. And he's got a tremendous power of persuasion. And that's what we need. We don't need stiffs. We don't need stiffs. We got a lot of stiffs. You just had a whole load of them. And to the former hostages with us today, welcome. And welcome home. Some of the folks are former hostages, not a good situation. The three young ladies that came home yesterday, you saw that. More coming home every day now. They're coming home. But they were hurt. They were hurt. They were hurt. One had her head blown off, fingers on her hand, and her hand indeed was blown off. She was trying to defend herself from a bullet being fired. Do you believe this? A bullet knocked off her hand. I don't know. You look at it, it's a disgrace. We never stopped praying for you, and we're so glad that you're reunited with your friends and families, and God bless you all. And some of them are just saying, no, my son is gone, but please just bring home his body. Right, Steve? Any of you have told me that your son is gone, but bring home his body. It should have never happened. 3 years, it's ridiculous. Should have never happened. Wouldn't have happened. I also want to express my tremendous gratitude to the hundreds of thousands of proud American patriots who came from all across the country to join us in this celebration. It's a celebration of a big win. And you're witnessing the dawn of the golden age of America. That's what it's going to be. We're bringing it back. We're going to bring it back fast. We're going to bring it back fast. Let us also thank the incredible service members, National Guardsmen, Police, Secret Service, and law enforcement personnel who are keeping us all safe, even though they are great people. New York's finest.
Today, January 20th, 2025, history was made in Washington, D.C., as Donald J. Trump was sworn in as the 47th President of the United States, marking the start of his second term in office. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. Trump said after Chief Justice John Roberts had asked him to raise his right hand to take his oath. Trump was sworn in using both a family Bible and the one used by President Abraham Lincoln at his 1861 inauguration. His inaugural speech was nothing short of a bold declaration of his vision for the next 4 years. Let's dive into the key moments that left the world talking. In his opening remarks, President Trump expressed gratitude to God and the American people for what he described as his miraculous journey back to the White House. Reflecting on a dramatic moment in his life, Trump said, quote, "America shall not forget God. It was God who saved me from the attempted assassination so I could return to fulfill my mission to make America great again."
And we will not forget our God. America will be respected again and admired again, including by people of religion, faith, and goodwill. We will be prosperous. We will be proud. We will be strong, and we will win like never before. We will not be conquered. We will not be intimidated. We will not be broken, and we will not fail. From this day on, the United States of America will be a free, sovereign, and independent nation. We will stand bravely. We will live proudly. We will dream boldly. And nothing will stand in our way because we are Americans. The future is ours, and our golden age has just begun. We will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based. As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female. Thank you very much, everybody. Over the past 8 years, I have been tested and challenged more than any president in our 250-year history, and I've learned a lot along the way. The journey to reclaim our republic has not been an easy one, that I can tell you. Those who wish to stop our cause have tried to take my freedom and indeed to take my life. Just a few months ago in a beautiful Pennsylvania field, an assassin's bullet ripped through my ear. But I felt then, and believe even more so now, that my life was saved for a reason. I was saved by God to make America great again. Thank you. America will be a manufacturing nation once again, and we have something that no other manufacturing nation will ever have, the largest amount of oil and gas of any country on earth, and we are going to use it. We will bring prices down, fill our strategic reserves up again, right to the top, and export American energy all over the world. We will be a rich nation again, and it is that liquid gold under our feet that will help to do it. With my actions today, we will end the Green New Deal and we will revoke the electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto industry and keeping my sacred pledge to our great American auto workers. In other words, you'll be able to buy the car of your choice. We will build automobiles in America again at a rate that nobody could have dreamt possible just a few years ago. And thank you to the auto workers of our nation for your inspiring vote of confidence. We did tremendously with their vote. I will immediately begin the overhaul of our trade system to protect American workers and families. Instead of taxing our citizens to enrich other countries, we will tariff and tax foreign countries to enrich our citizens. For this purpose, we are establishing the External Revenue Service to collect all tariffs, duties, and revenues. It will be massive amounts of money pouring into our treasury, coming from foreign sources. The American dream will soon be back and thriving like never before to restore competence and effectiveness to our federal government. My administration will establish the brand new Department of Government Efficiency
to make America great again.
Over the past 8 years, I have been tested and challenged more than any president in our 250-year history, and I've learned a lot along the way. The journey to reclaim our republic has not been an easy one, that I can tell you. Those who wish to stop our cause have tried to take my freedom and indeed to take my life. Just a few months ago in a beautiful Pennsylvania field, an assassin's bullet ripped through my ear. But I felt then, and believe even more so now, that my life was saved for a reason. I was saved by God to make America great again.